LSTV. I'm with Sam today.
Hello, how are we all?
Fabulous. What was that?
I don't know.
We've got a chill day today. We're all ill. Everybody's got deadlines.
Massive audience.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a bit of events, bit of news, and we've got some extra bits in today as well. What have we got up first, Sam? Do tell us.
I don't even know what we've got up first. What have we got up first? You had the notes.
Well, first up we've got the Monocult, which is a club night, I believe. Should be decent. Go on.
Yeah.
Go on.
Well,
you give
yeah.
us something. Go on.
I don't really know what we've got coming up. I haven't been given the script. Literally just turned up, just thought, I'll just come in for a bit. Got essays to do. Ended up presenting. Thanks for that, guys. Yeah, the actual presenters who are supposed to be here aren't here. So anyway, you're watching LSTV. I'm Sam. This is Emma.
Enjoy.
The reason we set it up, I think like anybody starts a club night really, it's just something that you want to do for your friends. You never think of it as a long-term thing. You know, you just started, we were really keen on the music at the time, you know, like all DJing, all going out in Leeds, let's start a night, like you do as friends, and then it's like before you know it, it's turned into a business, it's like a massive club brand, and you know, it just all leads onto it.
I started DJing together when we were about 17, and it was just one of those things you couldn't get a gig without selling tickets for somebody or being meant to work for them, so we decided to start our own night so we could play really and just put people who we wanted to see.
We've all got really broad range of like what we're into, so we try and book as diverse as we can really, especially at the moment. Like we're into, we've got like one man on when like you name it, we've got Dixon, like we're into a lot of different things at the moment, which is sort of separating us a little bit from the other nights. We're trying to like pull on different sort of genres and different tastes and stuff. With it being the birthday, just like we wanted to do like a really big event. Canal Mills is obviously really key on the map. We're a big part of Canal Mills as well now. Our last party was here in November, so it was a good time, like spacing it out sort of thing. Our last big event was at Faversham on New Year's Day, so we'll like mix it up. We like to try and move around venues. Like last month we did Field Parish in the Iron Mill, and that was like like a lot more small and intimate. We've been the 6th birth, we just want to do something really big. If you're a student and somebody who's into house music, you spoil the choice. It's so good. It's hard for us because we're competing against so many other people. But yeah, it's really strong. Doing the lineups on a weekend, it's programs like Berlin and stuff. It's so good.
Hello, welcome back. Next up we have On Campus.
On campus, yes. Okay, so we've got the obvious things. We've got things to do in the corridor. We've got campus confession, and one that I'm personally very excited for is the life of an Australian with our very own Emily Nielsen.
They walk
So,
upside down in Australia, don't they?
They walk upside down.
Yeah, they must do, because it's like down there, so...
Why does that mean they walk upside down?
Surely it's upside down. It's upside down.
Gravitational pull.
No, upside down.
You know.
Upside down.
No.
No?
I wonder what it is like to live in Australia, actually. Or to come here
Hot.
from Australia.
I reckon it'll be quite hot.
Probably pretty grim, considering the weather.
Anyway, this is On Campus. Enjoy.
Hello, you're watching On Campus.
I'm Jack. This is Emma.
And first up, we've got On Campus Confession. Have you got any confessions
No.
at all?
No.
Not just dealing?
No.
No. Well, here it is. On Campus Confession.
Hello and welcome to this week's Campus Confession. In the news this week, Dappy, the star of N-Dubs, has been kicked in the face by a horse. We wanted to know, have you ever had an embarrassing animal incident?
Tell you what, last Christmas, my dogs had a massive fight on like Christmas evening, and my dad picked up one of them because they're only small, and the other one grabbed onto its leg, and he was like swinging it around trying to get it off, and it like completely punctured its leg, blood everywhere. Christmas was over. It was horrendous. It was so sad.
Oh my god.
I know, it's not particularly funny. It was actually quite funny at the time though, because we were like, oh, there goes Christmas. Cheers.
Oh, I was quite young. Went round the house to the backyard. Never knew that the neighbours had a dog. Never heard it before. And then it somehow got into my backyard and just chased me into the house. And then my mum came to my rescue.
I was a kid and I got bitten by a goose.
Well, in Australia, a big problem are drop bears. They come from the trees. They're like small miniature bears. They're like a wombat, and they just attack everyone. So I've had a drop bear fall on me before. I've also been attacked by a couple magpies as well. So I get attacked a lot by animals. They seem not to like me.
Is being attacked by 2 magpies, is that lucky?
I don't know. It was pretty unlucky at the time. I mean, I had some scratch marks and stuff. But I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll win the lottery and I'll be like, oh, that was because I got attacked by 2 magpies.
I saved my cat from getting attacked by a dog and she scratched my face and I've got a scar.
I haven't. I've never been injured by an animal, but my friend was working at some stables and a horse reared up and kicked her in the leg and it broke her leg in like 4 places. And she was in a cast the week before she went on holiday.
I was like bit by my friend's Rottweiler, but like not like she's a puppy, and well, yeah, I didn't get like a lasting injury.
Yes, I had a hamster called Pippa. She's passed away now. Sorry. Yes, so my hamster Pippa. I didn't name her Pippa because I think it's a stupid name. Zoe, my sister, who called it Pippa.
What would you have called it?
Thorn. So my hamster Pippa, lovely hamster. We had her 3 years. I feel like I'm telling the life of the hamster now. And we used to always like throw it down the slide and stuff, and she loved it. She loved it. And then one time, my sister wanted to have a photo with it to take to school, and I was in my room doing my work. I think I was only about 12 at the time. And then I was like, I'll hold her while you take a photo because they were having a mare. So I held her like that. Bear in mind, so they've been agitating this hamster for half an hour, and I'm like, all right, I'll just hold her. So I posed for the photo. Next minute, Pippa bites onto my finger, right? Bites onto my finger, and I'm like, ah! But like the grip, I was like this, and it was like, held it onto my finger, and I'm like that, and I was like, I've never seen so much blood. Like, she flew off, don't know where she went. Someone chased after her. Mum was cared more for this hamster, and I was there with like, my finger was hanging off. So I was like, I just held it, and the amount of blood from one hamster bite was absolutely ridiculous. Luckily, I'm still here today to tell a story, but it was frightening.
How did you round up the hamster?
Follow the blood trail.
Okay, so that was On Campus Confession, and up next...
Cheers. Yeah, thanks. Well, we're doing things to do in the cubicle, but this is things to do in the corridor.
We've got The Life of an Australian.
Featuring our very own Emily Nielsen.
Hi, my name's Emily and I really like cookies. I could have been the Cookie Monster in my past life.
Exactly that. I mean, I've tried eating pickled eggs. It'll take a lot more than that to knock him off his stride. Seriously, you want to be one of these leaners?
Is this condescending? Okay, this is an inspirational quote for all you people out there. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. The days I don't have cookies, I just really don't know how I have gone through those days. What did the princess say to the photographer? Someday my prince will come. Like Prince and Prince. How good is that? I like that. Oh, there I go. With chins? Without chin. I don't even know. Oh. I'm growing them extra long. This is called the long sideburns.
Yeah.
What I'm known for.
Yeah.
And then this one, short sideburns. Chocolate chips. It's like little buttons of happiness on a cookie. That's really nice. So I'm just gonna go get some cookies and I'll be right back. What did one lift say to the other lift? I think I'm coming down with something. And last one, what did one potato chip say to the other potato chip? Oh, let's go for a dip.
It's quite good idea.
Chocolate chip cookies. Everyone loves them. Yes, yes, you understand me. Oh my god. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. You understand me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not laughing. Oh, that's just nasty. That'd be painful. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, naughty camera! Oh my god! My file is ready! My file is ready! silence ready. I don't know what to do. Good on you, mate. Winner!
You gotta become a shouter. Just shout at him like he's in the next state. Thanks, I'll give it a go. Thank you. Alright, give it a red hot crack, mate. Alright. Your uncle was a spacer, mate. Your auntie was a shouter. Foster's. Good call.
Good call.
That was The Life of an Australian featuring Emily Nielsen.
And next up we have our very own music show, Amplified.
Hello and welcome to Amplified, your home of everything musical here on LSTV. Coming up later, we've got your latest music news and some live performances from our coffee house sessions. But first up, in late October, Oxjam took over 5 of the biggest music venues in Leeds to bring you some of the biggest and best upcoming artists. We spoke to one of them, Harry Seaton.
Hello, I'm Tammy and you're watching LSTV. This is...
Harry Seaton.
Hello, Harry. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
So what have you just been doing now? I hear you've been practicing or something?
Yeah, I just had sound check.
Okay, brill. Nice. How long did you spend gelling your hair? Because we were waiting for quite a long time.
Well, I did it, and then I redid it, and then I came out.
Oh, well, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, so don't worry. So I'm going to dive straight into the important stuff and say, what did you eat for breakfast this morning?
I didn't have breakfast this morning.
No way!
Was that...
Doesn't
should
that...
I have had breakfast?
Yes!
Oh.
Doesn't that have an effect on your throat or something?
I don't know, but I woke up at 11:30, so I had
Really?
lunch.
Okay. Oh, fair enough. Brunch.
Yeah.
Brunch. You had brunch. Okay. That's cool. Can you do any accents?
No.
Really? You're not even going to try? Come on, try. Try one for me.
I would, but I'd embarrass myself so much.
Oh, come on. I can do Northern Irish.
Well, I can do this accent.
Oh, okay. What is that? Like a Norwich or something accent?
You're so close. You're the closest.
See?
Most people
See?
say London. I'm not from London. I'm in the same county as Norwich, so a Norfolk accent, I guess.
Ah, brill.
Not so much a farmer.
Nice. So just tell me a little bit about music then.
In general, or my music?
Yeah, just bit of both. Go for it.
Well, music is lots of sounds.
Well, no, not music in general. How about your music?
My music. Okay, well, my music is kind of a mixture between a lot of things. So my songwriting is obviously all about really things that happen to me as a person. But then I get influence from music, the musical part, minus the vocals.
Who are your influences?
Bon Iver, Gabriel Aplin, and this band called Still Parade.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So pretty indie, sort of.
Yeah, kind of.
That's good.
Yeah, acoustic vibes.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Like a lot of stuff like that, like jingly jangly.
Yeah. I heard you learn to play the guitar yourself. That's pretty cool. Did you?
That's not true.
Really? Really? Whoa, that's embarrassing. How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for nearly 10 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We sat down and worked this out actually about 5 minutes ago, me and my dad. We were kind of trying to think of... I started when I was 7 and I'm nearly 17 now.
Okay. Another important question. Can you sing any high notes?
Yeah.
Would you like to do one for me?
I don't know, I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, come on, excuses. Is that because you haven't had breakfast? Is that why?
Probably. It's because I had crusty rolls at lunch and instead of my Cocoa Pops.
Oh, see, I had Wheatos.
You had Wheatos?
Yeah, better than Cocoa Pops.
Yeah, but Cocoa Pops are really nice.
So have you got any tips for what do you do before you go on stage? Do you do anything weird?
Before I go on stage, do I do anything weird? Oh. I do lots of things weird all the time anyway, so that would be quite hard.
You're a bit of a weirdo. Me too! Me too!
I'm a big weirdo. No, I guess I kind of maybe sing through some of my songs in my head, or I really don't do much. I probably should.
Yeah.
I always drink water before the show because apparently Coke is bad for your voice.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Oh, well, there you go. There's a singing tip, guys.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was great talking to you, Harry.
That's really good. Hi, I'm Harry Seaton, and you're watching LSTV.
Up next, bringing you what's what in the world of pop, hip-hop and rock. It's our music news this week, a very Aussie music news with Emily and Namrata.
Hi guys, welcome to this week's edition of Amplified Music News. I'm Namrata.
And I'm Emily, and we're here bringing you all the news and gossip for this week. So, what's up?
Well, this week One Direction has scored the fastest selling album of 2013 with their brand new album Midnight Memories. The band are the only act in 2 years to sell 200,000 copies in a single week. Emily, they must have some crazy Directioner fans out there.
They definitely do. I think their fan base is still running strong.
The story of my life, I'll take her home. I'll drive all night to keep her warm in time. It's frozen.
Yeah. Well, also Little Mix have announced their tour, and it's apparently going to be the biggest yet, and that's at the Royal Concert Hall. It's a 14-city tour, actually. Do you like Little Mix?
I do actually. I've come to really like them. They've got this little pop, cheesy, cute little vibe to them.
Well, they came top 10, so that's why they're so successful right now, going on that big tour.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, something a little bit saucy and controversial. Ooh. Everyone's favourite Rita Ora is in a little bit of trouble. She's reportedly been thrown out of her swanky upper fancy London apartment. Her neighbours have apparently reported her for being too loud and throwing too many parties.
Oh, wow. I don't think I'd want to lose her apartment.
No.
It's pretty awesome.
Probably very nice.
Yeah,
too.
not that I've been there, but I could imagine. And lastly, the Bare Naked Ladies have cancelled their SeaWorld tour, which is following the documentary that was about a trainer that actually died in their facility in Orlando.
Yeah.
So that's a bit controversial, but you know, good on them.
The documentary is called Blackfish, and it's absolutely amazing. So it's great to see that it's had an impact on various industries, even the music industry.
Yeah, can't wait to see it. Excellent. Well, that's all for this week. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, see you next week. Bye.
And finally, it's time for this week's Coffee House session. We spent a little bit of time with Ellie Rose.
I need to get myself together. It doesn't fall, but I'm looking for some better weather. I could do some sunshine in my life.
Hi guys, Namrata here from LSTV with this week's Coffee House artist, and I'm here with the beautiful Ellie Rose. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you finding the cold weather?
Chilly. Yeah, not too well actually.
How are you compared to London? Must be quite cold.
Well, London's just full of people, so you've got like second-hand body heat, which is a bit gross everywhere. But yeah, it is pretty cold. I packed a few jumpers, so
yeah,
I'm good to go.
Well, you just performed above in the terrace. It was amazing. Can you describe your musical taste and your style?
Oh, thank you. Musical taste. My musical taste has nothing to do with like what I play. It's ridiculous. I love artists like Kate Bush, Adamant. I love the Sex Pistols. It's like, ooh, very messy over there. But I think my style, I do pop music, but I like to do a bit quirky. And when I'm playing live, it's acoustic. So I kind of like to throw everything in there.
Yeah. How would you describe your sound or your voice?
Oh, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I think it varies from song to song. Production-wise, I like to, I think I write what I feel, and then different songs, they come out differently, and the way that I think they should be produced on a record is the way that the song is. So then it all kind of changes. I sing in an English accent. I try and sing in tune.
Sing very well, though.
Thank you very much.
I heard that you met One Direction and you actually offered to write a song for them. Is that true?
I did, yeah.
Tell us about that.
I was in a meeting with my mum, and it was me, my mum, and my lawyer, and we were all sitting there. And it was a really important meeting, and my mum was like, "You got to focus, write out your notes before you get there." So I prepared and everything, and the biggest distraction ever could be the biggest boy band in the world walking in, and it was literally us and them, and I was like, "Ooh," and I was like, "Mum, do you want to do it?" She's like, "No." She's like, "Who the hell are they? Like, what are you doing?" And so I did offer. Wow. I proceeded to write songs about boy bands that weren't very nice, so I'm not sure if it's a good career move to try and write for them and write about them at the same time.
Okay, can you tell us about what's your favourite song to perform and what's your favourite city in the UK to perform?
Ooh, good. My favourite song at the moment is probably Sell by Date because it's a new one.
Okay.
And I think my favourite city, I like Leeds actually. I haven't really, before this tour, I'd not really performed outside of London very much. So this has been crazy, but Leeds is really cool. I liked, I did Sheffield this morning, that was alright. I like Lincoln actually.
Oh, okay,
surprisingly.
wow. Surprisingly.
Take my words and they my words.
So you're only 18 years old and you're in this very big, bad sort of music industry. What are your thoughts about the current industry when you look at artists like, say, Miley Cyrus, who's recently quite sexualised? What do you think about this industry that you are actually entering into?
It's mad and it's unpredictable. I don't think anybody really knows what's going on ever in the music industry or just in showbiz in general. The whole Miley Cyrus thing. I mean, if that's what she wants to say, that's cool. I don't have any particular issues with that. I think the Wrecking Ball song is a pretty decent song.
So then if you had to describe yourself in 3 words, I know it's very difficult, can you explain what 3 words you'd use?
Ooh. Difficult. Naive.
Oh, okay.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like fearless.
Okay.
Maybe like brutally honest.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Gets me
naive,
in trouble.
fearless, and
But yeah, definitely completely naive. I'm naive about too many things. Gonna get me in trouble. But definitely, I think I'm fearless because I've been performing since I was 11. I've been thrown into like crazy situations, so now nothing fazes me, and that's terrible. It's terrible because I get myself into trouble.
And finally, what are your future plans? So what does the future hold for Ellie Rose?
Okay, well, I'm finishing off this tour this week. Then I'm going to go home and sleep and bathe and wear new clothes that I haven't had in the suitcase. And then I'm recording a new EP that will be out in January, hopefully.
Wow.
And I want to put on a show in London. Like, I've never done a big show where I've gone all out with my band and everything. I want to do that, and I want to wear a hard hat.
Okay.
Builder's hat.
Okay. Something different?
Yeah, and like a builder's jumpsuit as well on stage.
Wow. Wow, well, look out for that. So look out for Ellie Rose wearing her builder's hat and her jumpsuit coming to London very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank
My words and they will never be heard. Take my words and they will never be heard. Thank you very much.
So that's it from this week's Amplified. Make sure you tune in again next week for all your latest in the world of music. And remember, keep it locked, keep it amplified.
And that was this week's On Campus.
I've been Emma.
I've been Jack, and remember,
If it's happening around the University of Leeds,
it's happening
on campus.
Clouds have lifted back in the old life before you existed. I could have seen you right, my windows were misted. Said one word made me feel much better. starts with L and it's got 4 letters. Things are looking up, looking up. There's magic everywhere you go. The strangers up to say hello, 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 hello.
And that was On Campus. Very, very good show. So, Sam, what do you think about One Direction being number 1 this week?
Well, they work hard, so give them that. They're an alright band, I suppose. I like one of their songs. Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, I don't even know what it's
If
called.
you had to pick one, tell me.
What's it called? Came on in the club the other night. I can't remember what it's called though.
Can't have been that good.
No, it's
Okay,
not.
so up
It's
next
One
we have
Direction.
The Essential with some very, very important breaking news regarding this morning's events at Hyde Park.
Hello and welcome to LSTV's weekly news programme, The Essential. I'm Dan Maggid.
And I'm Olivia Layden. Coming up on today's programme is the latest news from around your union, university and the City of Leeds.
The headlines this Wednesday: a female police officer has been shot in the Hyde Park area of Leeds during a routine call-out in the early hours of this morning.
The University of Leeds has been awarded £250,000 from the NUS Green Fund for their sustainability project, Leeds Green Exchange.
Following on from last week's banning of the newspapers The Sun and Daily Star, some students are hoping to have a 600-name-strong petition to revoke the decision.
Car parking reinforcements have been introduced on campus since the start of the month.
And the new university library, due to open in 2015, has been named. Breaking news this morning, as a West Yorkshire police officer suffered serious injuries after being shot by a man with a firearm on Cardigan Road. The 2 officers visited the man at his address in the early hours of this morning, following a routine call. Police have since arrested 37-year-old James Leslie on Wood Lane in the Headingley area at 10:10 a.m. in connection with the shooting. The firearm has been recovered and the officer remains in hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. Assistant Chief Constable Jeff Dodd said, "We appreciate the incident and will also have caused concern in the community where it took place, and officers will be maintaining a presence in the area to reassure local people that the situation is under control."
Now, the University of Leeds successfully bid for funding from NUS Green Fund to encourage students to engage with sustainability issues. There have been various projects taking place in and around the campus. Namrata has the latest.
University Union has a newfound green thumb after officially being awarded over £250,000 by the National Union of Students Green Fund. The fund will be used to encourage projects that engage students specifically in sustainability awareness around campus.
Currently, Leeds Student Union is the first student union to ban bottled water, and following these progressive green footsteps, the fund hopes to engage students who are unreached and teach them about the importance of sustainability.
So the Leeds Green Exchange was funding that was given to us by the NUS, so it's over £250,000 and that's secured over 2 years. Basically, it looks at embedding sustainability at the heart of everything we do, and it ranges from everything to supporting our current community projects like Leave Leeds Tidy, which is helping students to reduce, reuse and recycle, especially during handover period when they're moving houses and trying to make sure that they give as much stuff away as possible. And it also is helping support academics green their curriculum and add electives in that encourage sustainability.
Leeds Green Exchange sees the creation of a further roof garden alongside the expansion of existing growing sites, as well as going to halls of residents to develop positive habits within energy use, travel, volunteering and purchasing habits. And the fund definitely needs students to reach out and share sustainable project ideas.
Maybe they could have their own sort of energy source, maybe build some solar panels on one of the buildings or something. That's about it, 'cause it's quite good environmentally. Most other things have been catered for, I'm aware of, such as recycling.
Build more gardens and plants and less building project. Building project, they create more dust and something. and it's loud, noisy. It's bad for the environment.
Well, there's all these trees and plants and stuff around, like the little garden and everything. You could do more with that, I suppose.
It'd be good to see if the uni did more things for like renewable energy and sustainable power.
If you would like a say on green issues, head to the Leeds University Union Leeds Green Exchange page, where you can even complete a 10-minute survey and express how you really feel about green issues. Number to Pingle, The Essentials.
Now for some news in brief. Last week, The Essential announced that The Sun and the Daily Star would no longer be sold in Leeds University Union. The banning of the newspaper was a result of the Better Union Forum, where students voted to remove The Sun off the shelves. The motion also asked the union to support the No to Page 3 campaign. However, not all students agree. There is now an attempt to reach a minimum of 600 signatures to change the decision and call for a university-wide referendum.
Leeds City Council has increased parking charges in town during evenings and weekends, but The Essential can reveal that parking changes around the university campus will be introduced too. The changes were made from the 1st of December. While security will be issuing the parking notices, the university has contracted out the process of tickets to an external provider, Car Parking Partner Shop. All staff and students who use the campus car park are advised to read the parking policies at www.leeds.ac.uk/facilitiesdirectorate/car parking downloads.
The University of Leeds' new undergraduate library has been named as the Laidlaw Library. It's after alumnus Lord Irvin Laidlaw donated a total of £9 million to support the new development. The Laidlaw Library, which will become a focus for undergraduate life on campus, is due to open in 2015.
More news, and as Christmas approaches, and with the last week of teaching, a carol service took place on campus this week. Laura Kennedy went along and sent this report.
Christmas has truly begun on campus after last night's carol service. The free annual event is put on by the university's chaplaincy and took place in the Great Hall. The chaplain said that they were delighted with the attendance, with students, staff and families all getting involved in the celebrations. Leeds Chaplaincy works on campus in partnership with Christian Union and CATSOC, as well as organisations at Leeds Met, churches across Leeds and other national Christian organisations.
There is something special about Advent, and that's the message of hope and travelling in hope, which I think reflects something of the reality of the human condition.
The audience was invited to collect a free book on the history of Christians Against Poverty. Towards the end of the service, an offering was passed around for the charity. Every year, Christians Against Poverty help 20,000 people out of debt. In Leeds, they work around the city to provide job support for the vulnerable and money management courses. The service attracted over 200 people who were invited to indulge in mulled wine and mince pies after the music had ended. What a fantastic start to what will be a very Merry Christmas at the University of Leeds. This has been Laura Kennedy reporting for The Essential.
On the theme of Christmas, the whole of campus is lighting up for the festive season this week. Already the campus Christmas tree outside the Great Hall is up and lit, and there's plenty going on before the Christmas break. A highlight is the Hidden Cafes event Hidden and Unplugged, this Friday at 8 p.m. There's a live music session under the glow of fairy lights.
Next, large parts of campus were closed or on limited hours yesterday due to a lecturer's strike. It's the second time in recent weeks that staff have walked out over a national dispute over pay. For this week's Essential Question, Johnny asked students around the union how it affected them.
Leeds University has been on lockdown today as professors and teachers alike have been on strike for fairer pay. We wanted to go around today and find out how this has affected you in today's Essential Question.
No, not today. I've had a day off today, so I'm afraid I'm rather boring and it's not affected me in any way.
I can understand why they're doing it, but I don't think striking is the best action to take when we're paying like £9,000 for this. So.
It has. The last strike, I was in the library and the people working in the library kicked us out at 4 o'clock, which I thought was surprising. Didn't expect that, because I just thought it was like lecturers and other stuff.
Almost I think they should be striking. Like, I don't know a lot about it, but what I have is that, tuition prices have gone up and their fees have gone down. So I'm doing nursing, so they don't really know how to strike, really.
Fair enough. So has this strike made you feel more aware about what's going on?
Yeah, definitely. I had no idea about it before. I had no clue what they were being paid, that it was less and that it had gone up, yeah.
Can we ask your opinion?
It's outrageous. Yeah. Sure, like if the tuition fees are going up, I don't see why they can't like spare a bit of that extortionate cash like on the people who are teaching us.
Well, I sort of defend everyone's right to strike and to stand up for what they believe in, but I'm a bit annoyed about how it's affected me.
Okay, how has it affected you?
Well, the library's closed early today and a few lectures have been cancelled, and I just think that it's kind of bad timing, like right at the end of term. It's just quite difficult to get everything done. So it's just been a bit inconvenient, really.
So we are talking about the strikes. Dr. James, may we ask your opinion?
Well, in principle I support fair distribution of wages, but the strikes can have adverse effects on students. I was luckily today had my viva for my doctorate and it was still able to go forward, so I'm very grateful for the staff who were able to come in through the picket lines to actually help me in a very personal situation. But I do think it's unfair that some people can increase their pay while people at the lower end of the pay scales are stuck with a lower pay, stuck with a frozen pay. So I think that's incredibly unfair.
No, in fact, I was demonstrating. I'm a PhD student. I was demonstrating today, and it was really nice. There was one of the technicians, and she actually stayed on. That was quite nice because she was like, and she said like these guys pay my wage. So I thought that was quite nice.
I don't have a huge opinion on the strikes. I wasn't affected by it that much today. Most of my lecturers didn't strike today.
Fair enough. Do you think that all lecturers should strike together?
I think obviously it's really important to have a sense of community when you're striking, but the problem is that a lot of my lecturers thought that the reasons for the strike weren't good enough to actually do it, and that the problems associated with like missing an entire lecture course and kind of screwing up your timetable outweighed the benefits of striking.
So it would appear opinions are still divided as to the matter of the strikes. We want to hear your opinion, so get involved at LSTV Essential and let us know what you think. Express yourself, Leeds, that's what we're here for. For the Essential Question, this has been Jonathan Masters.
And finally, with rumours that there will be snow just around the corner, we're going to find out what the weather will be like for the next few days. Olivia has the latest update for you.
Today it's going to be a little bit warmer than normal. There's going to be highs of 7 and lows of 3. On Thursday there's going to be highs of 8 and lows of 0, so it's going to be a little bit chilly and there might be a bit of rain. On Friday there's going to be highs of 3 and lows of 0, but a bit of sun peeking behind the clouds. And finally this weekend it's going to be a little bit chilly but not too bad, highs of 6 and lows of 4. That's all for the weather this week, back to the studio. That's just about it for this week's Essential. Whether you've got a news story for us or just want to watch back past reports in addition to the Essential, head over to lstv.co.uk/news. It's brand new.
And you can tweet us too, at LSTV Essential.
And we'd also like to wish a very happy 22nd birthday to our head of news, Marina
Andre. But for now, if it's going on
in
or around your union,
it's essential.
And that was this week's Essential. Very interesting stuff. Very shocking about all that stuff this morning. Indeed. Okay. So, we've got some very exciting news. Next week, it's our Christmas broadcast.
Yes.
Everybody celebrate, celebrate, celebrate.
Christmas is coming.
And who else is coming?
Father
Tell them.
Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Christmas.
That's right. Santa is coming to town. He is coming to the Leeds University Union. We are all extremely excited. Okay, so we've got a lot of Christmas content coming up next week. What do we have?
We've got a Christmas special drama that will be coming. We've got elves and Santa and everything.
Oh, fabulous. That was this
week.
week's.
That's all to come next week. So that was the broadcast this week. See you next week.